Hi, I'm Rinna. Welcome to my channel, and I'm excited to introduce a series that I'm calling Rinna Recommends, where I will be reviewing and recommending my personal favorite albums, bands, music in general. Today, for the pilot episode, I will be starting with Japanese albums, specifically within punk, rock, metal, indie genre. We can get into how these albums in particular might push the boundaries of their perceived genres, but today I'm just going to give my opinions and overall thoughts on three artists that I really like and would recommend to anyone who asks me. Um, I'll be going in chronological order from when I first heard these albums to oldest to most recent. The artists I have in mind, uh, particularly are very formative albums in my life, starting with ONEOKROCK, Midori, and Hedigans. So I will be starting with a band called ONEOKROCK and their album 35XXXV. I first heard this album in 2015. Actually, my dad recommended it to me because obviously he knows what kind of music I like. We like the same music. And they were actually the openers. This was their first US tour. They were the openers for All Time Low in 2015. I believe this album came out in 2014. Um, and I would say that overall, this is a pretty like typical pop rock album. Maybe not so much pop, but there are definitely pop elements in this album, which I personally enjoy. I love a mix of genres in one album. And I also do think that uh, the lead singer, Taka, his voice going from like being able to have such a wide range of singing, screaming, all those things, I really enjoyed it. I still listen to this album on repeat to this day, a decade later, and I would say that my favorite song is Heartache. It is the one of the slower songs on the album, but I love it so much. I personally enjoyed the Japanese version, but there is a global version available. Moving on, my second favorite Japanese album I would say is Midori's Aratamemashite, Hajimemashite, Midori desu. This album, I believe, came out in 2008, so it is a bit of an older album, but the first time I ever heard it was in 2019. This was actually another recommendation, but from a friend when he was showing me his vinyl collection, show, showing me what he thought I would like. And he was right. I really enjoy this album. Um, it is a bit heavier. It is definitely like scream metal. And overall, I love the vibes. I don't think Midori produces any music anymore. I believe her last album was 2010, so quite a while ago. But my favorite song off this album is called Yukiko-san. I think I really like the gritty, dirty, just raw sound of the whole album. But this song in particular is very catchy. And this is what I would show to anyone that asks me for like a heavier recommendation in the Japanese uh subcategory. Third and final for this video, I'm recommending my most recent obsession by Hedigans. Their album Chance is more of like, it is an album, but it definitely gives like EP um, in terms of genre. This album is so incredibly um, wide in the genres that it covers. I really love it. So the first time I actually heard this album, listened to it, was this year, 2025. The reason or how I found them was I actually went to this like live festival here in Tokyo, and they had amazing stage presence. The instrumentals that they did, delicious, absolutely amazing. I I love this album. Um I listen to it all the time still. Basically covers any mood that I'm in. Um and I would actually say it was really hard to choose a favorite song from this album, but I think it's Oshare, or it looks like Oshare to non-Japanese speakers. So yeah, these are my three favorite albums within like Japanese rock genre. I hope you enjoyed my review and recommendations of my favorite albums. And I hope you maybe give it a chance and listen to one or a couple of these songs or all of them, maybe all the albums. I would love that. And find something new to enjoy. I think that it's important. I love music and how it connects people, and there's always something new to discover. If you want to see more from me, please give me a follow here, like, subscribe, comment, um, or follow me on my free page. Thank you so much for tuning in, and hope to see you next week.